I'm Carla Washington, and I am a dance educator. My main focus is working in schools, introducing students to dance education through understanding the elements of dance, choreographic principles, and understanding and making sense of their lives using dance as a tool for learning. What I want to do is to take dance into different schools, into the public schools, and create a curriculum that's based on movement and the appreciation of dance and movement. I'm presently working out of several schools in Philadelphia, and one is E.M. Stanton Elementary, goes to K-8. I've been there for over 5 years, and I go in and we work in conjunction with the cultural arts teacher. We select certain countries that we're working on and incorporate the movement, the storytelling, the folklore, we look at it from a historical aspect and include the dance, a part of that, the experience. I want all students to have and understand dance and have the love that I have for dance. I want them to be able to understand through movement exploration how dance can change one's lives. And what movement exploration, what that entails is elements of dance, understanding choreographic principles, understanding movement in an organized system. My first introduction to dance was ballet. In the public school district system, you have to sometimes come in the back door with ballet. So I try to always start with some sort of jazz choreography to bring them in. And I try to use music that they're not going to buy, that they're not going to listen to. They do hip hop, so I try to stay away from hip hop. I don't come in with that, but I try to start with jazz, modern dance first. There's many different styles and techniques that I use to pull students in because I want both males and females, and I'm trying to demystify the stigma that goes with male dancers. So jazz is a perfect vehicle for that because I do a lot of partner pieces as well, and I do need males for that. Swinging, throwing over the back, in between the legs, throwing up. So I do need males. I work from anywhere from pre-K to adults, high school, young adults. I don't limit myself. Movement exploration, it's pretty much the same, but my approach or technique, but it's just a little different when I work with pre-K. Everything has to be more visuals with the pre-K. If I say standing tall like a tree, you have to use more imagery in order for pre-K to understand. When high school, I don't have to use those visuals, stand up straight, pull the body up. So again, understanding that the body is the instrument when we dance, and understanding the elongated body that may be used in classical dance, it is the same body that can be used in jazz dance as well, with variations, of course. Well, I work with 2 different populations. I'm presently working with students with special needs, autistic children. I have children that do not speak. They did not speak at all. And dance was a tool for communication with them. I had students in that class that very, very difficult to touch them. But as time went on, they understood that touching was a part of the movement exploration. And through dance, There's many different bi-levels that they could take outside of that dance class. They learn how to work together. They learn movement. They learn how to look at the movement from the instructor and then take that movement and make the adjustments on their body. So they're working both collectively as an ensemble, and they're working individually on making those assignments on their own bodies. What I try to teach my students are many different things. First of all, I try to teach, the majority of the students that I teach are African American, so I try to teach them the history. You can learn one's history through dance, and that falls under cultural arts. And African dance is flat-footed, it's centrifugal, and it's low. And that same posture that you could find in African dance can be found in hoofing, a form of tap dancing. The body is low, and compared to classical or European dancing, the body is pulled up. So it's those type of things. I want my students to be able to differentiate between the different styles of dance and understand the meaning and how it's used. Many of the forms, the movements that can be seen in the young people in hip-hop can be traced to African dance. So I want them to understand that what you're doing is not new. It can be traced to other forms of cultural dance. So dance allows one to look at one's history and understand where we came from and how things have emerged and melded together presently. So dance tells a story. It's like poetry. A story. It has a beginning, it has a middle, and an end.